what's good? It's your girl Shelly G here, back with another video, and I promise I don't look like this every day. Okay, so you already saw the thumbnail. You probably already know what we're gonna do. This picture, I'm gonna try to recreate that, but I want to do more of a pop art type thing. I've already primed and everything. I've covered this eyebrow, and I did this eyebrow like I normally do my eyebrows. It was just gonna take a while, and I just really wanted to jump right into it whenever I started recording. So on my Instagram, I'm doing this like 100 days of makeup challenge. Is that what it's called? I think it's called 100 Days of Makeup Challenge over on my Instagram. And yesterday I drew a butterfly on my face, and I wish I had recorded that one, but I didn't. Does that look like a splatter? I don't even know what like a splatter looks like, you know? Kind of looks like a Nickelodeon splatter thing, you know, their old logo. I want to add like some spots. It's like whenever something splatters, it doesn't just like make that shape, even though I am trying to do it really cartoony, so it's not realistic, but there are some little squigglies. I want to draw some. Splatterish, splatter vibes. Now I have come to the conclusion that my favorite thing to do is to completely fill in that area with concealer. Then whenever you go in and add your eyeshadow or whatever you want on top of it, it's gonna help with like the vibrancy, and it's just gonna help the colors stick better and they'll show up a lot more. And I really like doing it in this order, like drawing the thing in white and coloring it in and doing all of this before I do any foundation or anything, because I want the rest of my face to look like normal makeup, because you don't have to worry about going out of the lines and ruining your makeup. Because if you did your foundation, your contour, your concealer, everything, and you got all of that to look exactly how you want it, and then you try and go to do this over it, and then if you mess up at all, it's really hard to take it back. That's why if you're gonna do any of this for fun, I really recommend doing it in this order. Okay, now that I have all of that done, I'm gonna go in with this palette. It's the Zulu Palette by Juvia's Place. These eyeshadows are so freaking good. Love them so much. Super affordable. Even if this wasn't an affordable brand, which they are super affordable, even if they weren't, I would say that they were worth the money. So I think I'm gonna start with like the lightest color I'm gonna use, which is this yellow, and then I'm just gonna like stamp it on. Now I'm gonna go in with this orange and blend that in right next to the yellow. Now I'm gonna go in with this purple shade down here. This is like my favorite purple shade out of like any palette. And then now I'm gonna use this pink shade as my red. Okay, so this palette has this color in it, which is like a green blue, and I don't know, I think I want to use more of a green and then that for the blue, or no, I'm gonna use it as the green and then I'll use a blue from another palette as the blue. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it looks more greenish than bluish. It's like teal, but I can see my hair kind of far away, so I see it over here. I'm gonna go into my James Charles palette, and I think I want to use this bright blue right here. I don't know the name, so don't come after me. I'm gonna finish it up using that blue. Okay, so I went in with a makeup wipe and just kind of like put my nail under it, and then I went and cleaned up all of the lines where the eyeshadow just kind of exploded everywhere. And now I put some foundation on my hand, and I'm just taking a little brush, and now, like, as you can see, I'm just cleaning up the edges even more. The most annoying thing is having to work around noses. Finally, we're done. But now I'm gonna just add foundation to the rest of my face. This is the Too Faced Born This Way. Mine's pretty much done. I have a new color. This is my self-tanned color. But I took all my self-tanner off because I'm supposed to be getting a tattoo. Okay, so now I'm just gonna start doing my regular makeup, trying to avoid the splotch as best that I can. My camera battery died, but all that I was doing was taking this brown from the palette. I'm just adding it to the crease of my left eye, because I kind of want the rest of my face to be more nude. That way it looks like everything was like plain and just nude, and then bam, like color was splattered on. I think I'm gonna go in with my brush that has all the orange and yellow all over it and just kind of blend out with that. I think that's all that I'm gonna do on this side, but I want to add just like a little pop. For my little pop, I'm gonna use this teal shade, and it's got a lot of shimmer in it. I'm gonna put that on the inner corner on this side. Now I'm gonna bronze everything, trying not to mess up the splatter. But I'm just gonna go in with, this is my new favorite bronzer, y'all. It's the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, I believe. And I'm just gonna take this fluffy angled brush, and I'm gonna use this bronzer to contour. I'm just gonna start at the top and then blend it down. I'm gonna use this brush to contour my nose. It's the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. This is the JH10 brush. And oh my gosh, you guys, if you have any trouble contouring your nose at all, this thing is gonna help you so freaking much, because like, look at the tip. It's flat, but it's also kind of fluffy. It's just like straight, and it's just perfect. You just kind of like stamp it right where you want it. What I like to do is I go up and down and blend it that way. And then I'll just go in like small back and forth circles. And then it blends it out that ways. And then see, like, it's so flippin' easy, and it helps you get that straight line for nose contouring, and it's just like the perfect size. It's like not so small that you can't use it to also blend it out, but it's not so big that you can't use it for that area. But like, look at that. Just works so well. And then I'll get a little bit of product just like on the side, just like the side area of it, and then I'll put that right there, just to make like a little bit of a button nose, and then just kind of tap my finger over it, and then it just blends it all out. Like, are you kidding me? Also, just kind of take what's left over, and I'll do a line under my lip, and then I'll do a little one right here. And then just kind of adds dimension into your lips, so that it's not all just like super flat right there. It just adds a little something. Okay, and then now I'm gonna put this Wet n Wild. It's like this big cream paint thing, and I'm gonna use this on my lower waterline. Right now I'm gonna use the Bad Gal Bang mascara from Benefit Cosmetics. Now I'm gonna pop on some eyelashes and I will be right back. It makes such a huge difference. Well, this one's a little bit wonky, but we won't talk about her. And now for some nude lips, I'm gonna go in with Jeffree Star Celebrity Skin, and then to put a pop in the middle, I'm gonna go in with Morphe Virgin. Now I'm going to use my Too Faced Prep and Prime Hangover Setting Spray. It's a primer, a setting spray, and you can use it whenever. And I just got this. I've been wanting to try it for forever, but I love it so much. And I didn't think that I was going to use anything besides my Urban Decay setting spray, because their setting spray is the best setting spray. It will make your makeup stay, but this one's pretty good too. Okay, so I dried it with a fan about like 95%, but like there's still a tiny bit of wetness left. So before it completely dries, I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Rosy highlighter. This highlighter is so freaking good with the Morphe M510 highlighting brush. I love this. Love this highlighter. I just got it like a few months ago, and I don't think I've used anything else except for like a couple times. I love it so much. It's so good. It's so pretty. Okay, and then I'm gonna add just a touch, whatever's left on the brush, to my forehead, tiny bit to my chin. And then now I'm going to go in with this ColourPop highlighter. This is the shade Flexitarian. I think their highlighter formula is a little bit like weird. Like for the cheeks, you kind of have to use your finger. It's kind of weird to use with a brush. It's kind of hard to use with a brush, in my opinion. Other people can probably do it, but in my opinion, it's a little bit hard. So I like to use this little, it's like a little packer eyeshadow brush. And then I use it for my nose highlight because it's perfect. It's like the most blinding highlighters you will ever use. It's a little bit creamy. It's not really a powder. It's like more of a creamy substance formula. I don't know, but I like to use it right here just because it's the most blinding. And I love a good nose highlight. And then I'll just kind of I act like the brush is a beauty blender and kind of like dab it in order to blend it instead of rubbing it, because I don't want to lose the intensity. See, like, look how cute, look at how cute it is. I love a good nose highlight. And I will also use this brush and take it right under my eyebrow to add that underbrow highlight. I'm gonna go back into my James Charles palette if I can get it open. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to use this black shade over here. This little tiny, it's a super flat brush. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like got a little bit of like the tiniest bit of fluffiness, but it's mostly flat so that I can get in there and make shadows and also blend it out a tiny bit. So I'm literally just like poking the black eyeshadow and just grabbing the tiniest amount. And I'm keeping all of the shadows on the same side of the drip to make it look like the light is coming from over here. And whenever the light is coming from over here, then you're gonna have the shadows on this side. knows that whenever you add shadows, you also have to add a highlight. So I'm going to go in with this NYX white liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to add highlights. There. And now I believe we are all done. It's kind of pop arty, right? It's a little bit cartoony. Yeah, I really like it. I think it turned out okay. This is going to be day 7 of my 100 days of makeup challenge that I'm doing over on Instagram. These are all of my social medias. I will put all of my social medias up on the screen so that you can follow me if you want to. Over on my Instagram right now, I'm posting a makeup look every single day for 100 days, and I'm only 7 days into it and I'm already going a little bit crazy, but it's okay. It's fun. It's got me to try things that I've never done before, and yeah, now I feel like my love for makeup has just been kind of like renewed a little bit, and I feel like I can go out there and do all kinds of makeup. So if you're interested on checking that out, then please do. If it wasn't too awkward for you, then subscribe, hit the button down below, and become a part of my tribe. Also hit the notification bell so you get a notification every time I upload a video. Like this video if you liked it, and I will see you later this week. Bye!